Why am I keep on talking? I'm really nervous and I'm trying to hurry up because I have a lecture soon. Hello everyone, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, or good night, whatever the time is right now. I know, my hair, it's a bit of a mess, but we're gonna have to support each other. So, I asked everybody online on Instagram about my makeup brushes, if they wanted to see them and what I use, and a lot of you said, duh. Yes, of course. No, they said just yes. They voted yes. We're gonna talk about my makeup brushes. Jesus, I have a lot. And I still have there. I have a lot backup. Why? Because I'm afraid a lot. Actually, I'm going to talk about my first beauty tools, beauty blenders. This is what I call my wet beauty blender, and this is what I call my dry beauty blender. I use my wet beauty blender mainly to blend in my foundation or anything that's liquidy, concealer, contour, highlight, just to blend in more with the skin. From there, I also use my dry one. Why do I call it my dry? Well, I try to stick on some of the powdery stuff, the translucent powders or any powders. I mainly use this for like general makeup looks, even for whenever I'm doing colorful looks. Now we start with the big ones. These are my big brushes. I have mostly double of the same brushes because most of the times I don't want to mix up my regular day makeup or nighttime makeup with my colored makeup. So I'm just gonna start ahead with my foundation brush. Yes, these are flathead foundation brush. I use these in colored mainly for the painting ones, just because I don't like getting small. Just go ahead with the big ones, even around my neck and here on the, forgot the cereal, what's it called. Anyways, this is easy. This is a more spreadable approach, a faster way, but the only thing is it will take more time to blend. That's why I use my beauty blender most of the time. Next, we're on I'm gonna talk about two of my big brushes. I'm gonna talk about this later. I got this big brush from Kiko. It was a magical holiday edition brush, which I fell in love with. Mainly use it for applying a lot of product on the face, mainly for bronzer or just removing translucent powder. This is the same thing, big brush, but this is a dual brush because it can be applied. You can use the liquidized liquid more on the sticks kind of situation, products like contour sticks or highlight sticks, and this is for big fluffy powders. These aren't so expensive. I got this for free actually with something I forgot, but it's not so expensive, guys. Trust me, I love this. Best purchase ever. And then I have got these two. I forgot from which set they are. They've been with me since the beginning of time, of when I started makeup, and I love these two mainly because I can apply them for the colorful makeup looks. They're simple to use, they're easy, straightforward, and these sometimes they just whoosh and whoosh away. Then I have my blush brush. This was from the Essence travel makeup set. I'm remembering just now, yes, because I use this set so much that most of the brushes, they went. Yeah, some of these have survived, some haven't. They are really good. The packet was not so expensive. I love it. This is helpful to apply any blush powders specifically on the cheeks or anywhere on your face. I also got here a brush meant to help for whenever I'm contouring or highlighting my face, specifically with any stick product or any liquid product. This is also another Essence brush. It was part of the set. I love it. Oh my gosh, these are one of the good ones, guys. And this is another brush. It's a contour brush. Again, this was from Kiko. It wasn't so expensive. It was part of a magical holiday set. I forgot which. Hey! my dog entered. This is really good for whenever you want to apply powdered contour on your cheekbones here. When I say cheekbones, somewhere right here. In this case, the blush here. And I'm just mothering around. Now onto my highlighting brushes. These two are my favorite, to be honest. So let's start with this. This brush is an Essence makeup brush. This brush specifically was part of the Disney Princess collection. I loved it, and I bought it because there was wraps. And you know me and Disney. As you can see, it's more impacted, so it gives a more impactful, denser highlighting effect, which I use normally for my photos or for my camera, or for filming. And then I have what I call the subtle highlight brush. See, the hairs on the brush are not packed as the other one. This was part of the Essence travel kit. I loved it. I'm telling you guys, this is for more of a daily look rather than a more impactful look. As you can see, these are 6 makeup brushes, generally more for the makeup area, meaning that I use these for the colored face paint. And I love these. These are easy to use, quick. You can wet them, you can wash them as normal. I just didn't feel like washing them. They came with the whole set of my makeup. They were quite not so expensive because the whole set was like 13 euros, something like that. Now on to the small ones. As you can see, I reused all of my glasses. Some of these makeup brushes came in a set, which were quite cheap. Some makeup brushes were a tad bit expensive, but not so expensive. I mean, price doesn't matter. But if you tell me to buy 100 or 50 euro makeup brush, no, too expensive for me. Normally when I want to block a brow, I use these special tools. They're quite easy. Once brushing the other combs and back, they might look dirty, but for me they're clean. Okay, they were worse before. Next up, this is a duo brush set. One is for the eyebrows or the eyelashes, and the other is to shape in. I got this from Momoso. It wasn't expensive. Momoso is not so expensive, and that's why I love them. These are my Essence brushes. I love these. I love Essence. They have really quite cheap brushes, which it shows that makeup doesn't have to be expensive. It's important to know what you use on your face. So this is a duo brush. This is a 2-in-1 color correcting and contour brush. I don't use this as a color correcting or a contour. In fact, I rather use it as a way to blend out my eyes, the eyeshadow pigment, and also to make more of a smoky effect because I have semi-hooded eyelids. Then I have this brush for makeup to make it more of a smoky effect. But my favorite part is my friend got this. It was a Christmas gift, and I was like, you hear that? It has stars and snow-ish. I love it. Fell in love with it immediately. Next we have this angled creased brush. It's a really cute brush. This was also part of the Essence Disney Princess collection, and I bought this because it had bell. It's quite a beautiful angled brush. This is mainly for the areas here or here, just to pop a bit of color throughout your day. Next is one of the Essence travel kit brushes. I use them a lot. This is one of the small brushes that survived. The others, they could not have been saved, fortunately. But this is still one of my favorites. It has quite an easy impact. This is how I did my makeup today. Hello, how are you? And this is the Precise eyeliner brush. This is more for the liquid eyeliner application, which is easy, and as you can see, it's quite tiny, so you won't have a problem with making sure that your makeup is being done with detail. I have also these two brushes. This was from a makeup this was from an eyeshadow palette set. I normally don't use the palette sets, but I keep the brushes every time, so because they can be reused at least. So this is a flathead area, and this is a fluffy area. Yes, I call it a fluffy area. I can't say the price because it was the price of the product, but the product wasn't so expensive, so yeah. And then I have this other flathead brush. This is mainly for liquid or like any lipstick related situation, but I'd rather use it more on the eyes because it has a more flexible and small detailing brush. On to the next. I have these 3 Kiko eyeshadow sets and also lip sets. This is another duo brush set. It has a flat head, as you can see, and it has the angular thingy. Forgot. I measured for bell. That's all I know. Okay. It was another set, if I'm correct. Yeah. It was part of another set of the Magical Holiday collection, which I loved. I had to buy all of them. I had to, okay? This was before I knew that Kiko Milano was coming to Malta, okay? I stocked up on everything. And these two are one of my favorite purchases that I've ever purchased. This is the Lip Brush 300. It's easy for whenever you want to have that natural lip look with your lipstick. This is the Kiko 55 numbered brush. To be honest, I had no idea when I bought it where it's supposed to be applied, but I assume that this can help me more in whenever I'm correcting anything. If I messed up my eyeshadow, or the worst part, my eyeliner, I can just swoop it away and just use this impact of the hairs on it and impact it on the eyeshadow. It's as if it's the same thing as before, and I'm telling you guys, it saved me. Why? Because I make a lot of makeup mistakes. I'm telling you. Now, these are some of my more sets of collections that I have. So these are 4 makeup brushes from Makeup Revolution. These are one of my favorite brush sets. It was the first, if I'm correct, of my purchase. These are more for a smoky eye effect. I never knew that I needed these brushes before, to be honest. But I love them. I bought them on sale. I was like, hey, let me try them out. And I still love them till today. So we got one with a more wider hair brushes. This is just for like even setting the powders of your eyeshadow. Next we got 2 blending brushes. One is smaller than the other, as you can see, and I use these to blend out the eyeshadows that I have on it, they applied. And then there's the smoky eyed effect. Same thing as I said before, this is for you guys to smoke them out. Then I had reached out to you guys also to buy some makeup brushes which were cheap and not so expensive. Let me tell you, thank you for those suggestions. This happened a long time ago, the beginning of COVID. Somebody told me about a shop called BH Cosmetics. It's a shop in America which ships to Malta. Wow, I do not know how to talk at all. Anyways, I had bought some brushes from them, tried them out, and let me tell you, they're good, really good. So I had bought these. I had bought this duo brush. It is a soft. Yes, I had used it before, guys. Okay, don't judge. I had bought this fluffy brush. It's really good. I love it. And what I love about this brush is that it's vegan friendly. So, hi, anyone there? This is an angular tip side. It's quite easy to use. What I love about these is that you can just blend them out. So you need to apply a lot before with a different brush, and then use the fluffy ones to blend them out to make them more blendable, into each other, the colors and whatnot. And the next set I'm going to show you, I think it's my favorite set. I had bought this set for about 7 euros. They weren't expensive. It's from BH Cosmetics. These were another smoky eye set. but this had more fluffy brushes, which I fell in love with. So got this big fluffy brush. You can either use it as a highlighter for here, or I like to use it as a way to fasten my process whenever I'm doing simple eye looks like this. Then we got two small fluffy brushes. One is taller than the other but it has less hair, and the other is shorter than the other but it has more hair, meaning the blending can vary a lot. Then we have this brush. I forgot what they're called, but I know that wherever I want a more impactful color, I just use the eye primer and apply this. I apply the eye primer on this and just swoop it out. Another smoky eyeshadow brush. I forgot what they're called. Okay, I've been talking too much. This is very helpful. Again, this is for the under eyes mainly, or here to smoke them out, you know, for the sexy look. And I got these two precise brushes. Now I love these and I immediately wanted them. The set is perfect, I'm telling you. So one, I use this for mainly in here for the pop of color, and the other one is an angular eyeliner brush. This is more precise, I think, than the other because it's so tiny. And what I love about this is that you can just stay here and angle it out. The other one you just have to be more, you know, here. And that's all. Those are my makeup brushes. These are all my babies here. These are the tools that help me through my makeup looks. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and hopefully I have helped you throughout being more aware about what kind of tools you use for your makeup. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and yeah, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Bye.